Well, DC News Now is your local election headquarters. A Maryland Senate race between Republican Larry Hogan and Democrat Angela Alsobrooks that could determine the balance of power in the U.S. Senate. So if elected, Alsobrooks will become Maryland's first black U.S. senator and only the fourth black female senator in U.S. history. I spent a couple days recently on the campaign trail with her as she crisscrossed Maryland and got a side of Alsobrooks that many people often don't see. Angela Alsobrooks and her bus on the road heading to the Eastern Shore. First stop, drumming up support in Princess Anne. Then it was around the corner for a walk across campus at the University of Maryland Eastern Shore for a Get Out to Vote rally. Her message to these college students is a simple one.
I want to make sure that everyone who lives here knows that they have that lady in Washington who's fighting like all hell for every single one of you.
Get out to vote on November 5th. In a one-on-one interview afterwards.
Hey, Miss Alsobrooks. How are you?
How are you? Good to see you again. Yeah. So far, so good.
Busy day.
Yeah, it is. It's been fun, though.
The Democratic candidate for Maryland's open U.S. Senate seat opened up about how all-encompassing and demanding running for office can be.
This has been probably one of the most challenging things I've done in my lifetime. I have almost literally spent 7 days a week for a year and a half. There is no kind of off to this,
right.
You know, but I think it's well worth it.
How about for your family? How much of a grind is that? Your daughter Alex, how much of a grind has it been? Because it's probably a sacrifice for them as well. Big sacrifice.
You know what it is? It's a sacrifice. One of the things I've been really happy about is my daughter is in college out of state. For children whose parents are running for office, it can be pretty brutal. To look at commercials or to read materials that are critical of a parent is something that can be very emotionally difficult. So I feel kind of relieved that she can just be on a college campus someplace else, not worrying about any of this, because it does affect the whole family. You know, my parents have been engaged in it. They're excited about it, but it takes the whole family.
When you're not on the campaign trail, you're not working, you probably don't have a lot of downtime, but what do you do in your downtime? How do you relax?
Well, it's going to sound strange. I really like to cook. And so I cook, and I cook food not just for me. I like to cook. I enjoy cooking for my family.
Saturday morning, the campaign was on the road again, this time stopping in Western Maryland.
Thank you so much.
For a meet and greet in Frederick.
Hey, Miss Alsobrooks. Good seeing you. Good seeing you again.
We're working you to death. Huh?
We're going everywhere. A lot of miles on it.
Alsobrooks stressing to supporters why Western Maryland is so crucial.
How excited are you to be here in Western Maryland?
I am so excited. So first of all, we're back here again, but we're finding that each time we come, the momentum is growing. We're expecting quite a crowd here today, and they're an enthusiastic one. You hear we're knocking about 10,000 doors here, but the reception has been wonderful. The people are wonderful, so I'm excited to be here.
As she wraps up, Alsobrooks is quickly ushered out the back door, racing to another campaign event in another city. This one in Hagerstown.
It is literally 7 days a week, so it's been a grind. It's been, it's been worth it. And on November 6th, I'm going to need a little bit of a break. Take a little bit of rest. Eat some of that barbecue I've been missing out on, and I'm just really, I've been just grateful for this whole experience. And you know what? And I'm looking forward to a victory on November 5th. We've worked very hard. I've been so thrilled by the response we've gotten, and just, fingers crossed, and looking forward to representing Maryland in the Senate.
Yeah, grind indeed. Now, during our conversation, Alsobrooks told me that she's friends with the former governor and it's worked well with him while he was the governor. But now, of course, it's all about business. So to see our full interview, head to our website, dcnewsnow.com. We have a lot more on our website. Now, in August, Susan caught up with the former governor, Governor Hogan, on the campaign trail as well, as he tried to win over voters in Baltimore City. You can find that story on our website as well. Again, that is dcnewsnow.com. Just search Larry Hogan on the campaign trail to watch his comments.